Tibbs takes the case. Let's go before I get muted. Enable voice acting? Of course. Thursday, March 3rd, 8:30 p.m. Old Mountain Road. Whoa!
911, you better send some people up to Old Mountain Road. There's been a terrible accident.
Okay. We are going to... Whoops. We're going to restart. We're restarting because I'm going to adjust the volume so we can actually hear the voices better. Turn the volume down again. Sound effects. Voices are going to be sound effects. So we got to be careful because... Alright, here we go. Why, HoneyNut?
911, you better send some people up to Old Mountain Road. There's been a terrible accident.
How does he dial with no fingers? What? Taylor Snapper dead. Mechanic arrested. Daryl Snapper survives with broken arm. Minor injuries. Vandals ruined statue of Virgil Tibbs. Local Student Rights Award winning poem. Monday, March 7th, 8:05 a.m. The Law Office of Bert Tibbs, Esquire.
Good morning, ladies. How are things on this fine morning?
Bert, these bills keep piling up. I can't keep sweet-talking these creditors to give us a break.
What is her hair? What is her hair made out of? Okay, is that a Megabot Zero car spray? Okay, which voice did you do, HoneyNut? I need to know. Because I can't remember what you sound like. Algae. That's amazing, Etar. Etar? What do I call you? Etar. Sorry, I'm terrible with names. You had a Etar. Okay, cool. Cool, good. You voiced it? Okay. Oh, sweet. Hello.
Well, you don't have to worry much longer, darling. Our new client will more than take care of any fiduciary concerns we may have at the moment.
Fiduciary. I love it.
Who's the client?
Walter Ribinson.
God, this is so fucking good, this soda.
The mechanic who killed Taylor Snapper?
Oh, cool.
He has been accused of murder, but with our help, he'll be found innocent.
Bert, the Snappers basically own Shell City. Hell, there ain't a pie in town they don't got their greedy hands in.
I didn't know Walter had such deep pockets. He's just a mechanic. To make good money, but not Snapper money.
Snapper money.
You're half right, Lily. But his mama, well, she came into some money when his father passed, and she's willing to pay us $20,000 if we can clear her son of the charges.
She told you this?
She called me last night and stated the rest, and me being the good Samaritan that I am, agreed to take the case. Now, Lily, I need you to use your particular set of skills to find out everything you can about Taylor Snapper, his family, his friends, his money.
Money.
If he likes mustard in his coffee, I want to know.
Is that an actual saying in the South? I need to know this.
I'll get right on it.
How about me?
You get on over to that garage Walter Ribinson worked in. We
No,
need some
like the
character
saying.
witnesses to bring out his Sunday disposition to the judge.
Video, hello, welcome.
You can count on me, Bert.
Count on me, Bert.
What are you gonna do?
Chief's out for a while.
I'm gonna head over to that jail and talk to our client.
He has mustard in his coffee, I want to know. Who do you follow first? Ooh, who do we... Does it matter? Probably doesn't. Let's follow Lily! Oh, wait, I meant Linda. Oh, well, it's fine. Monday, March 7th, 8:30 a.m. Shell City PD, Homicide Division. Okay, I can only talk to this guy.
What is it, Pad? I'm busy.
I'm busy. What, has he got an accent that's not from the south? He's from Scotland Yard, he is.
Howdy, Detective. I hear tell you were assigned to the Ribbitson case.
Everything you need to know is in the police report. I sent your office a copy this morning.
Man, I'm so happy Pitch Black is in Canada. Press impression, nice.
How about you tell me what isn't in the report?
This big old frog dick.
I told you, it's all in the report.
How about Daryl Snapper? Did he see the report too?
Daryl is his brother. Of course he knows. He was in the car with Taylor. You know all this, Lily. If you came to fish for more, they ain't biting in this pond. Why don't you try another?
I'll take a look at your report. Always had a thing for fairy tales.
Ooh, that's a burn.
Go frog yourself, Pad.
Go frog yourself. What the frog?
Foul language is not befitting a man of your station. I bid you good day, sir.
Good day, sir. You mother frogger. Exit. Okay, now we follow Linda. 8:36 a.m. Shell City Garage. It's a snake! It's a sneaky snake!
Why, hello there. My name is Linda Nardo. I'm with the law office of Bert Tibbs.
Are yous guys representing Wooly?
Yous guys representing Wally.
Yes, sir, we are. We were hoping to find some witnesses who would be willing to come forward on Mr. Ribbitson's behalf to speak favorably towards his character.
I don't know. Wooly's my pal and all, but going against the Snapper family, no thanks.
Sweet talked Polly into helping with the case. If you choose the incorrect option twice... Oh, Sweet Talk, he won't help you. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. I didn't save. Oh, no! Walter needs your help?
Now, Walter is facing serious jail time. Believe me, I understand about the snappers.
Oh, no.
But Walter needs your help.
Wooly was pretty mad. Maybe he did kill him.
No, that was the wrong answer! Shit! I don't know what to pick! Show people Walter was good, or if you don't help, Walter will hate you! Or if he hates me, maybe he'd kill me next! I better help him! Hey, Falcon, I didn't save and I don't know, although there is autosaves for... I'm going with this one. Why isn't it? Oh.
The snappers are going to do everything in their power to make Mr. Ribbitson look bad. He needs someone in his corner.
That is not the dialogue. What will Miss Rosen think about his supposed friend not coming to his side during his hour of need?
He's in prison, and I'm out here. I'll be okay.
No! I picked the wrong thing again! Come on, just testify. The firm will ensure your safety.
One of our team is an ex-cop. Lillian Pad, she'll be able to protect you until you testify.
Hey, Rose, how you doing? Okay, he said him now. Okay, it'll make you look good. It'll make you look good to women. I have to. I have to.
If you testify, it'll show you are brave. I know lots of girls who like a brave man.
Like a brave man.
Yous don't say. All right, testify
I don't know how I
on
did it, but I
Wooly's
did it.
behalf.
What? I just had to promise a frog pussy, and he's like, okay, sure, let's do it. Miracles are real. All right, well, we got, yep. God. Monday, March 7th, 9:45 a.m., Shell City Jail.
Good morning, Mr. Riverton. My name is... I know who you are. My mama called me this morning. Told me you was coming. Told me she promised you $20,000 if you turn me loose. That's
Frosty.
right. So let's get started.
But
What
yes.
for? I ain't getting out of here. I killed Taylor Snapper. Hell, I might as well kill the president. Is this a clever way of telling me that you're guilty?
You started to blame me.
I ain't guilty, Mr. Tibbs, but it don't matter. I've offended the Snapper family, and now I accept my fate. Is that why you refuse your mama's help to pay your bail? It's just throwing her money away, like hiring you. For the last time, the Snappers are above the law. All others are underneath their thumb. Thank you for your time, Mr. Tibbs, but I best be going. It's almost time to go out in the yard.
Honey, not nice.
No one's above the law, and if it takes $20,000 of your mama's money to prove that, then so be it.
Tibbs is like, if it takes 20, I don't care if it takes $30,000 of your mama's money. I will prove it.
I'll meet you at the courthouse for your preliminary hearing tomorrow morning. I'll be entering a plea of not guilty.
Let's go to Lily again. Oh. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one we pick. Okay, good. Because I saw time was going forward. Okay. Monday, March 7th, 12:30 p.m. Law Office of Bert Tibbs, Esquire. Hey, Jenks, how you doing?
I'll admit I didn't get the warm welcome I expected from our client. He's pretty down in the dumps. I hope one of you have some news to lift his spirits.
Give me a sponsorship, Mountain Dew, please, for the love of God. I just want to drink this like water all day. I'm really good. They've released Pitch Black in Canada permanently for now. It is my favorite flavor of Mountain Dew.
I talked to Detective Croak, but it didn't pan out. I suspect he's been told to stay mum about this case.
Well, you can make it yourself. Just, ooh, I could do a reduction. Or pitch black pancakes.
It's got Daryl Snapper's fingerprints all over it.
There's something wrong with me.
What does your gut tell you?
There is something about this accident that the Snapper family does not want made public.
That sounds promising. Keep at it. It will bear fruit eventually.
So you think we're definitely going to trial?
You really? I love the twang you gave the voice on it.
My dearest Linda, it's the Snappers. There is no way this won't be going to trial.
I got a call from the courthouse. The preliminary hearing is scheduled for 10 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Who's presiding over the case?
Why, Judge Diamondback, of course.
Another snake.
What else? I know you, Linda. You got something else.
They're bringing Michelle Turpin from Capital City as the prosecutor.
Michelle Turpin.
Well, looks like they brought the big guns in.
They don't scare me none.
I do believe that makes one of us.
I feel like my eyelash, like there's something like on my eyelash, but I can't. Okay. Tuesday, March 8th, 8 a.m. Why is it 8 a.m.? I thought it was at 10 a.m.
Today's case is the state versus Walter Ribbitson on a charge of manslaughter. Does Mr. Ribbitson have counsel present?
Yes, Your Honor.
State your name for the record, please.
Robert Tibbs.
Madam Prosecutor, do you have any evidence to present today?
I would like to submit this police report as Exhibit A, Your Honor. The state also submits the testimonies of Daryl Snapper, Detective Daniel Croak,
Okay.
and Timothy Toad as Exhibits B, C, and D, respectively.
Who the F is Timothy Toad?
I think we have sufficient evidence here to go to trial. I'm setting the trial date for next Monday, March 14th. Is that alright with the prosecution?
Yes, Your Honor.
How about the defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Law office. Wednesday, March 9th, 9:15 a.m. Law office.
Well, here's a new one.
I don't know.
I just got off the phone with the police, and they told me that due to a clerical error, Taylor Snapper's car had been crushed into a cube.
You have 30 minutes to pick up your cube. Like, seriously, there's something in the light reflecting off my eyelash, and it's bugging the crap out of me. I just think I have luscious eyelashes, and they're just so bootylicious. They're just picking up all light and refracting it like a disco ball.
It's only been 2 days, Bert. Don't worry, I bet Lil has something.
I mean, what the fuck, Raimi? Stop doing drugs.
I can feel it, Lily. You found something.
Did she?
Sorry I'm late. I was up half the night looking into the snappers. Daryl and Taylor were the most successful of the bunch. Between the both of them, they own almost every building in this city, including this one.
What happened to Taylor's properties?
His partner and brother Daryl was kind enough to take them off his hands.
What the hell, video?
You smell something, Linda?
Yes, poop.
Oh, that's my new perfume. It's called...
No.
No, darling. I smell motive.
Is that police station? All right.
Speak of the devil, it's Detective Croak and Daryl Snapper. I should move closer to see what they're saying.
Watch out for cars.
Look, Croak, I don't care who you are. I don't want my brother embarrassed. Keep it out of the report.
Not in front of the station. Come on, let's head over to Hoppy's.
Oh, please.
I should go round back so they won't.
Oh.
I don't like lying on a police report. That's an official document. It was submitted as evidence.
Detective, you're not lying. You just forgot, that's all. And that's if it comes up in trial.
It's not safe here. Let's go somewhere else.
You're getting paranoid. That's not good. Settle down.
I should go round back so they won't see me.
I already did go around back. What the frick? What? Boy, these boys are just... Watch out for cars.
The coroner might say something in his testimony.
Don't worry about him. He won't be saying anything I don't tell him to say.
I'm forgiving you sometimes only if I drink Mountain Dew. I am addicted to this stuff still. Like it's like getting that first hit of cocaine after being off it for a couple years. So I've heard. I actually don't do. I've never done drugs except for marijuana. That was just edibles, barely. But it tastes so smooth and so delicious and so good. And it's just the best sugar water.
Maybe if we talk to the mayor, we can...
I like the mayor. Him and me go fly hunting at least once a year. But he knows, and you know, that I'm calling the shots. I even brought in that big city DA from the capital.
The what? Yeah. The new Pitch Black. The new water.
I'm not sure.
It's only 290 calories a bottle, which is actually a lot less than I thought it was. Because I got a import bottle of Live Wire, the orange flavor, I think it was. That was the name. And it was like almost 400 calories for a bottle. So
Follow me. I got a present for you.
this is healthier for me. Pitch Black, Rose. They just released it in Canada as a permanent flavor. And it's been around since the mid-2000s or 2010 or something like
Here,
that.
take this.
Like off and on in the States. And it's my favorite flavor. And last time I was in the States visiting my folks was 2018, and I was able to grab a case then when they were still on the shelves, but it hasn't been on the shelves since around then, or at least for the past couple of years, and then it just showed up in Canada like yesterday. And a friend of mine, Obsidian, told me about it.
What is this? Money?
No, it's a deed to your property. I own it. Play ball, and you can keep living there. Grow a spine, and you'll be out on the street.
What? How dare you?
If anything comes out about the toxicology of my brother during his death, I'll deal with it. Remember, you may enforce the law, but I am the law. Nothing happens in this city unless I allow it.
He the bad man.
Daryl is really throwing his weight around. Sounds like he's got something to hide. I should get back to the office.
Yeah, Code Red's pretty good. Haven't had that in a while. It used to be up here in Canada, but then they stopped selling it. March 10th, 10:45 a.m., coroner's office. Yo, what up, Froggy?
Good morning, Tim.
Oh.
We were hoping to talk to you about your autopsy of Walter Robertson.
Well, I already submitted my report to the police. I have nothing else to add.
Tim Toad.
We know Daryl Snapper is putting the squeeze on you, Timmy. We're hoping to expose him in the trial, but we need your help.
You don't understand.
He's got my little girl!
We visited the property office this morning and found out that Mr. Snapper has placed a lien on your house. With your lovely wife and 4 tadpoles at home, that must be causing undue anxiety.
I support my whole family. Please, if I lose my house, we have nowhere else to go. My youngest is only 5 weeks old.
Well, Timothy, put a wrapper on your snapper next time.
We're not asking you to do anything illegal, Timmy. We just need to know what you left off that report.
I'm done. I'm fucking done.
I found traces of rohypnol in his blood, in his mouth.
That is the date grape drug.
I am not a scientist. Can someone explain to me what that means?
He got roofied.
Someone slipped him a Mickey.
He also had a high blood alcohol level. Mr. Snapper felt that information would embarrass his brother, so he...
Threw our client under the bus.
I can't testify about this in court. My family would be in danger.
Don't worry, we'll have our own private autopsy done.
You done the right thing, Tim. I won't soon forget it.
Way to go, Tim. He's a good man. Frog thing. 5:36 p.m., March 11th.
Bert, I've called every doctor in town. Nobody wants to perform another autopsy on Taylor Snapper.
It's Daryl Snapper again. He's really becoming a thorn in our side.
We need to come up with a new strategy. I think I can get Dale Snapper to admit his brother and he were drinking before Taylor's death, which will open the door to the toxicology report being exposed.
Not bad, Bert. I think that will work.
But will it, though? Oh, here we are. Day one of the trial.
The state charges Walter Ribbitson with 1 count of manslaughter. Madam Prosecutor, would you like to call your first witness?
Thank you, Your Honor. The state would like to call Daryl Snapper to the
Ooh,
stand.
he's taking a stand. You never want to do that in a trial, even if you're not the...
Would you please state your name for the record?
I love how he's balding like a bad guy.
Daryl Snapper.
Are you related to the victim?
Yes, he's my brother.
Mr. Snapper, can you please tell the court the events of Thursday, March 3rd, that led to your brother's death?
I got a call from Taylor around 2 p.m. that day. He was angry with Mr. Ribbitson. He told me Mr. Ribbitson had chipped some paint off his driver's side door.
How did Mr. Ribbitson chip the paint off his car? Were they in a car accident?
No. Taylor had taken his car into the garage where Mr. Ribbitson works in order to have some repairs done.
What were the nature of those repairs?
I'm not sure. Taylor never told me.
Then, what happened?
Like I said, there was some paint chips, so naturally Taylor complained. My brother is never one to stay silent. He refused to pay Mr. Ribbitson for the work done on his car unless he was compensated for the paint.
How did Mr. Ribbitson respond?
I don't know, darling. I wasn't there.
What did Taylor tell you?
He told me that the garage refused to give him the car unless he paid full price. Taylor is very stubborn, so of course he refused. That's when he called me.
What did he say to you?
He told me he was very upset and asked if there was any way I could help him get his car back. I knew there was nothing I could do, but I agreed to meet with him anyways in hopes to calm him down. We met at a restaurant close to the garage. I thought I had calmed him down, so I went to make a phone call. When I returned, he told me he would pay for the car and we would pick it up.
Did he in fact pay for the car?
I'm ashamed to admit he did not. He ran inside and grabbed his keys. He came racing out of the garage with Mr. Ribbitson close behind. Out of fear, I got in the car with my brother, which I realize now was a mistake.
Oh, no.
So your brother stole the car?
The car belonged to him. He merely skipped out on the bill for the repairs.
How did Mr. Ribbitson react to this?
He was enraged and followed after us in his truck. He chased us for over 15 minutes through Shell City. Taylor decided to take Old Mountain Road since the steeper incline would slow down Mr. Ribbitson.
Is Lil Nas in this? I'm an idiot.
What happened on Old Mountain Road?
When we reached the top, just before that sharp turn, my brother lost control of the car and we careened off of the cliff. When we hit the ground, Taylor was tossed from the car and I lost consciousness. I came to in the hospital with a broken arm and a few minor cuts and bruises.
What do you feel is the cause of the
Hey,
accident?
Dora! Hello! It's Frog Court!
My brother is a careful driver, but that night he was being propelled by fear. That's enough to shake any man. If Mr. Ribbitson had not given chase with such ferocity, my brother would still be alive.
Thank you, Mr. Snapper. No further questions, Your Honor.
Does the defense wish to question the witness?
Do we?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Your question, you'll be given 2 options to choose from. The best option nets 2 points, and others net 1
Do
point.
you recall the name of the restaurant you and your brother went to? It was Curly's Bar and Grill.
I turned them up so we could hear them. Well, I mean, we want to get to the toxicology, right? Did he have anything to drink, or what did he have? Yeah, did he have anything to drink? I'm going for it.
He may have had a beer or two.
I am a cop. Do.
Which one is it? 1 or 2? I don't recall the number, but he was not impaired. But he did ingest alcohol before he told you he was going to pay for the car? Yes.
Wait, why is there applause? What? Oh no. Nova didn't edit the audio to take out the applause. And Nova also didn't loop it. Oh, there it is, okay.
What do you think would make your brother break the law like that and take his car without paying? I don't know. I'm not a psychiatrist.
Has Taylor ever stolen a car before, or why did you get? I'm going with why did you get in the car? That seems smart to me.
What was Mr. Riverson
Yes!
doing that scared you enough to jump into the car with your brother? He was charging at us, brandishing something large and metal in his right hand. He was like a madman.
Get him, Phoenix Wright.
Madman seems an awful specific term. Would you care to elaborate? What was he doing that made him seem mad? He chased us through the city for over 15 minutes, sir. That is the act of a madman, in my opinion. You stated earlier that you're not a psychologist. How accurate is your opinion of someone being classified as mad?
Oh no.
Objection, Your Honor. The witness was offering his opinion as he was asked to do.
Sustained. The witness was not offering a professional opinion, Counselor.
I withdraw my last question, Your Honor.
It's just enough to get him rattled a bit. You see, I'm nothing but just a simple country frog lawyer. And I want to postulate that...
Why was it that your brother was thrown from the car and you were not? I blacked out, Mr. Tibbs. I don't remember.
We have a couple of the voice actors with us here as well, Adora. Was Taylor wearing a seatbelt?
Can you remember
6 out of
if
6,
Taylor
boom!
was wearing his seatbelt?
I'm smart.
I don't think he was. It sounds like your brother was killed because he wasn't wearing his seatbelt, not because of my client.
That's a bit weak, Bert.
Objection, Your Honor. The state is arguing that because of Mr. Robertson chasing Taylor Snapper, it caused him to crash his car. Failure to wear his seatbelt is not relevant.
Like, Bert, you're really a good lawyer there, Bert.
Overruled.
Oh.
I agree with Mr. Tibbs. Not wearing your seatbelt drastically increases your chance of death.
Oh, well, I guess it wasn't as weak as I thought.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You may continue with the witness, Mr. Tibbs.
No further questions, Your Honor.
But we didn't bring up the toxicology.
You may step down, Mr. Snapper. The court will take a short recess. The trial will reconvene at 12:30 p.m.
PM. Talk to Lily. First, I'm gonna save. I have not saved my game once, so let's do that.
We have 2 hours to come up with a strategy for Detective Croak. Lily, I want you to head over to Old Mountain Road. Maybe you can find something the police missed.
I'm on it, Bert. If anything's there, I'll find it.
Search for clues. Return to the cone behind you when you want to head back to the courthouse.
It's a prescription bottle, but the label is torn.
Prescription bottle?
These tire tracks curve around the turn. Seems odd they don't lead to the guardrail. Unless Taylor never slowed down.
Lily takes tire track. There's a sock!
Buried in the mud a bit is a piece of seatbelt.
Oh, it's a seatbelt. Do we have everything we need? I think we got everything we need.
There are bits of sawdust on the grass, and the break on this guardrail doesn't seem quite right. Almost as if someone cut it.
Oh, that's important,
I'll
isn't
take
it?
a photo of this to show Bert.
Oh, yes! Sweet. Sawdust. I do declare, I believe I found all pieces of evidence. It sure is, Dora. It is made with the RPG Maker. Now, I want y'all to know I'm talking like this not only because of the frogs in this here little crime docudrama, but also because I have most recently watched myself Knives Out as well as The Glass Onion. And it has made me want to talk like a southern gentleman. In fact, I will be putting this voice into my rotation of voices I use for said characters within these games made with the RPG Maker. Let us go back to the courthouse.
Court is now in session. Is the prosecution ready to call its next witness?
Blanche, Golden Girls! Are you like, what? How dare you? Do a who in Azuma? Who's Doug Dimmadome? Well, I tell you, I sleep with men. There, that's Blanche. That's my Blanche. Are you happy now? We all know I'm a fucking Rose anyway, so screw you guys. No, I'm B. Arthur. I'm B. Arthur in that show, 100%. Dimsdale, Dimmadome, were they hosting Crash Nebula? What? Oh, Fairly Odd Pair? I have no idea. Oh, God. I miss my wife, Tails. Shadow the Hedgehog showed my wife his weird little hedgehog dick. I'm so sorry. I can't. I'm so sorry. Wait, okay, we're fucking doing this. Okay. I'll come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch-ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. That's right. He took his hedgehog fucking Quilly dick out, and he pissed on my fucking wife. And he said his dick was this big. And I said, that's a disgusting. So I'm making a call-out post on my twitter.com. Shadow the Hedgehog, you got a small dick. It's the size of a walnut, except way smaller. And guess what? Here's what my dong looks like. That's right, baby. All points, no quills, no pillows. Look at that. It looks like 2 balls and a bong. Jada! Excuse me. That was something, Dora. A nightmare. A nightmare. It was a quote from a video that I'll show you later after this if you want to watch it. What? Oh, God, Trigger dramatic reading. we're gonna call it next witness. Okay.
The prosecution calls Detective Daniel Croak.
Oh, Daniel Croak.
Can you please state your name for the record?
Daniel Croak.
Inazuma.
Detective Croak, can you explain to me what you found in your investigation of Taylor Snapper's death?
Before the crash, the police were made aware of both parties driving wildly throughout our fair city.
Not off here, Champagne.
Did the police respond to these calls?
Not in time. Most of our units were taking care of another matter on the other side of the city.
Everyone is a Muppet.
What was discovered at the scene of the crash?
The victim was found about 15 feet away from the vehicle and was already pronounced dead before I arrived at the scene. The defendant was still on the scene and was being questioned by another officer. Daryl Snapper was being loaded into the ambulance.
Did you talk to the defendant?
I spoke to the defendant and he told me about what had happened that evening. He admitted to chasing the victim and his brother throughout the city and up Old Mountain Road.
God, how? How, Inazuma? How?
Did you arrest
Did you seriously,
the
Jay?
defendant
No.
at the scene?
You clipped it good. You know what? Good.
He was taken into custody for further questioning, but once we got the testimony of Daryl Snapper, we filed charges of manslaughter on Mr. Ribbitson.
Oh no, Inazuma.
The prosecution has no further questions, Your Honor.
All right, here we go. Here we go. I gotta do this right.
Does the defense wish to cross-examine the witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
Were they interested in Inazuma, or did they just say no?
Detective Croak, what happened to the victim's car?
It was accidentally crushed. A clerical error. It happens sometimes, and it's unfortunate.
Especially for the defense, we were not even given the courtesy of examining the vehicle.
I'm sorry for any inconvenience it may have caused. It was not my doing.
Actually, I do. I want to know if you actually got a positive email back from them. Asking about the guardrail. Because it was cut.
Did you examine the guardrail that the car went through?
Yes, I did.
Did you find anything odd about it?
Nice.
Not particularly.
Well, you're a terrible detective then, sir, because...
Would you take a look at this picture my associate took of the guardrail and tell me if you see anything odd?
Objection, Your Honor. The state is not aware of this picture.
Are you offering this photograph up as evidence?
Yes, Your Honor.
Objection overruled. I'll allow it.
This is a meme. Good lord. No. And I'll be honest, I didn't know it was a meme either. I thought you were fucking serious. God damn. Fucking...
What am I looking for exactly?
Am I mistaken, or does the bottom look cut?
I suppose...
I'm sorry, what, HoneyNut? Seatbelt. Ask about the seatbelt.
Was there any evidence Taylor Snapper was wearing his seatbelt?
So I love how you .com.
No, there was not.
Was the belt unbuckled, or was it cut?
I'm sorry, I was what? When? No, wait, what? What?
I don't really recall.
Your Honor, I would like to enter this seatbelt found by my associate into evidence.
Does the state object?
We do not.
We do not. remember what you're talking. I was a dork and I made a post about it and added everyone because I'm a
Does this
moron.
seatbelt resemble the seatbelt in Taylor Snapper's car?
Oh my lord.
It's hard to say. I would need to compare it to the other belts in the car.
But the car was crushed. How can we compare?
You ever see that get as far as we to zoom out?
I guess it could be the belt, but I can't say with certainty.
Ask about the tire tracks. Yes.
Was there any evidence Mr. Snapper tried to slow his vehicle at any time?
None, sir.
Can you guess how fast Taylor was driving?
Maybe
Southern Kermit.
50 to 60 miles per hour.
Did the car attempt to make the turn, or did it hit the guardrail head on?
It was a head-on crash.
Why would someone just drive straight off a cliff?
Objection, Your Honor. The witness can't get inside the mindset of Mr. Snapper.
I was not asking him to get into Taylor Snapper's brain. I only asked him for his opinion.
Australian Kermit.
Objection overruled. Detective Croak, please answer the question. Maybe he didn't see the turn. Maybe he
had a little too much to drink. Did you find any alcohol in his system, Detective?
Detective Croak, might I remind you, you are under oath. I believe so.
Detective Croak. Croaked.
I find it odd
What is
it's not
alcohol
included
system?
in your police report. Why were you hiding it?
I must have forgotten it.
You must have forgotten. Detective Croak, a froze life hangs in the balance, and you destroy a key piece of evidence and leave out some key information and claim they were both accidents.
Objection, Your Honor. Mr. Tibbs is badgering the witness.
Sustained.
I withdraw my question. No further questions, Your Honor.
Detective Croak, you may step down. Court will convene now, and we will return tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.
I'm about to nail this sucker. I do declare. Monday, March 14th, 6:30 p.m., Shell City Jail.
I have a good feeling about this case so far. How about you, Mr. Ribbitson? You're doing much better than I thought, Mr. Tibbs. Though I wonder how far Daryl Snapper will let you go. You let me worry about Daryl Snapper.
Tonight we dine on turtle soup.
Madam Prosecutor, do you have any more witnesses to call?
The prosecution calls Mr. Timothy Toad. Can you please state your name for the record?
Timothy Toad.
Mr. Toad, it has been pointed out by the defense that certain things were left out of the police report, namely the fact the victim had alcohol in his system. Was there anything you left out of your autopsy?
I conducted a thorough autopsy. I didn't leave anything out.
So no alcohol came up in your toxicology report?
Oh.
Yes.
What was the official cause of death?
Brain hemorrhage caused by extensive trauma to the skull and body.
Thank you. No further questions.
I'm gonna
Does
nail
the
this
defense
sucker
wish
to the wall.
cross-examine the witness?
Oh, I do, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor. Now, Mr. Toad, with regards to the autopsy,
Toxicology? Because that's all what this is all about. It's about the toxicology.
Are you absolutely positive there were no traces of alcohol in the victim?
Because we have, under oath, Snapper saying his brother had several beers. Watch. We're gonna trap him.
I am.
Mr. Toad, did you or did you not tell me that you in fact did find alcohol in Taylor Snapper's blood, but you also found another substance?
Okay, it's going in a different direction than I thought it would.
I don't recall making.
I believe it was rohypnol you said you also found. Is that not correct?
Objection, Your Honor. The state is not aware of this conversation. Is the defense
The
able to
state?
furnish any proof to this claim?
Mr. Tibbs, do you have evidence that this conversation between you and the witness took place?
Yes, Your Honor. He gave me this prescription bottle. He told me.
I didn't give you that bottle. I only told you.
Oh!
So then we did talk. You did tell me about the missing toxicology report in your autopsy.
Yes.
Ooh, do I go for the lean? Or that's about the I'm gonna go for the lean because we're here to get to the facts, the cold hard facts.
Mr. Toad, is it true that you recently had a lien placed on your property by Mr. Dale Snapper?
Yes.
Is it also true that Mr. Snapper told you to leave the toxicology report out of the autopsy?
He told me he would take my house away. I have a family. I'm sorry, Mr. Robinson.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Does the bailiff take away that man who just perjured himself?
How dare you say that about me? You're frogged in this town, do you hear me? Frogged!
Frogged!
Mr. Snapper, if you cannot calm down, I will hold you in contempt of court.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Mr. Toad, you may step down.
Into a jail cell for
Mr.
perjury!
Toad, you may step down.
Whoa, that's not the same voice. That's not the proper voice line. What is this called?
The prosecution rests, Your Honor.
She had a pretty fucking weak case there.
Does the defense have any witnesses to call?
We do, Your Honor!
Yes, Your Honor.
No, we have a snake man.
The defense calls Dale Snapper.
Or we don't. Damn! I thought we were gonna have our character witness.
Mr. Snapper, in light of the recent information that's come forward, would you care to revise any parts of your previous statements? I've been nothing but forthright with everything I've said here today. So you did not put a lien on Mr. Toad's home, or recently purchased a property that is rented by Detective Croak? No, sir. My good name has been slandered. Well, the city is slandering you as well, because my secretary called over there this morning, and they confirmed both things to be true.
The city is slandering you as well.
It must have been a clerical error. These clerical errors seem to be spreading like the flu. How about the rohypnol in your brother's system? Do you know how it got there? I don't know. Maybe it was the bartender.
He gave us fuck me eyes all night.
It could have been you. You could have slipped the rohypnol in his drink and then used his altered state to goad him into stealing his car, which you knew would result in Mr. Robinson giving chase.
Objection! This is speculative.
Sustained.
Sustained. This is not a witch hunt, Mr. Tibbs.
Mr. Snapper, who suggested you take Old Mountain Road? Was it Taylor or was it you? I told you it was my brother. He thought the steep incline would... If he was under the effects of rohypnol, he could not be thinking clearly. I find it hard to believe that he would come to that conclusion solely on his own. Did you cut his seatbelt? No, I did not. But his seatbelt was cut. I mean, we found the part you tossed out the window before you and your brother drove straight through the guardrail.
Objection, Your Honor, the defense is speculating again.
Sustained. Mr. Tibbs, I'm warning you.
Do you still feel that despite your brother's altered state, my client is still guilty of manslaughter? Yes, I do. No further questions, Your Honor.
You may step down, Mr. Snapper.
Why is he smiling?
Court will convene for the day. We will reconvene tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.
Autosave. Okay, 65.
This is getting really annoying. We practically proved Dale Snapper is a lie, and he walks out of the court scot-free.
'Cause you're speculating. Give us hard evidence, Tibbs. Come on, reach deep into that amphibian body and pull it out.
What we need is that car. Then we can match the seatbelt and fry that bastard.
I know, right, Dora?
I'm afraid, shy of a miracle, that's not gonna happen.
They didn't even bring up the most obvious way of showing that the autopsy guy was lying by the fact that Daryl Snapper gave testimony that yes, he had had several beers before going out and doing and dying. If he had several beers, it would still be in his system, which means that the autopsy toxicology report is incorrect and needs to be redone by a third party. I enjoy court TV.
But Tibbs here.
I used to watch a lot of Matlock.
Tibbs, this
And
is
Perry Mason.
Frank. I have some information for you.
Who's on the phone?
I'm assuming everyone is lying, Dora.
A miracle, darling.
I was gonna say, never mind. It was dirty. Never mind.
What do you got for me, detective?
We never crushed Taylor Snapper's car into a cube. Daryl Snapper just found out about it. If you can beat him to the impound yard, it's yours.
We'll be right there.
What happened? Is it a break in the case?
They have the car. We have to beat Dale Snapper to the impound yard.
Oh no! What's gonna happen?
That was a lot easier than I thought.
Oh.
Don't get all high and mighty yet. I think that's Daryl behind us.
Oh no. See, we starting to crash. If we crash into other cars 3 times, the car will stop running. Shit! Oh no! Wait, what? Hold on a second. Wait. That
Madam
I feel like that didn't that I feel like I broke something. I don't know. Because I backed up into him, so that kind of maybe changed it. I don't know. Okay.
That was a lot.
Don't get all...
Oh, he's right on my ass. Shit. How do I win this? Ah. Bert and Lily safely made it back to the courthouse with the car. Yeah. If he catches you, it's game over. If you hit cars 3 times, it's game over. Okay. 8 p.m.
Your Honor, in light of recent developments, the state would like to drop all charges against Walter Ribbitson.
A free man, and we're 20K richer.
I concur. Congratulations, Mr. Ribbitson. You're free to go.
I can never thank you enough, Mr. Tibbs. You and your whole staff. I had given up on getting free, but you did it. Any work you need on your car, oil changes, tires, brakes, tune-up, anything, you come on down and talk to Wally. We'll have you up and running in no time.
Damn, that's actually a pretty good deal.
I told you, Mr. Ribbitson, no one is above the law. This is an outrage. My brother is dead because of this man, and you're letting him go free.
Mr. Snapper, you are under arrest for the murder of your brother, Taylor Snapper. You have the right to remain
Well
silent.
then.
You can't arrest me. I'm Dale Snapper. I own everything. You all just dug your graves. From Shell City to the Capitol, you won't live nowhere.
Ribbitson found innocent Daryl Snapper, the real killer. Hiram Toadstein to speak out at his alma mater, and Mayor cancels Easter service. Oh no, not Easter. Sweet Talk the Mechanic. Oh no, I didn't get a perfect. Oh no! Tail and Croak of the Snapper, Questioning Daryl, Part 1, Dexter Croak, Tim Toad, Chase on the Highways. So we got everything, but I fucked up on the mechanic. Damn it! Oh well. Got a total of 30 points. Novocaine as Bert Tibbs. HoneyNut Femio says Linda Nardo. Door as Lillian Lilypad. Novocaine as Tim Toad. Novocaine as Daryl Snapper. HoneyNut Femio says Michelle Terrapin. Pylon Crafter as Judge Dustin Diamondback. Pylon Crafter as Detective Daniel Croak. Novocaine as Polly Corberetti. Novocaine as Walter Ribbitson. HawkZombie as Dead Sexy. Okay, I'm sorry. Falls apart Lego style. That was entertaining. Few logic leaps that I felt could have been done a little bit differently. But as Blanche, damn it, Dora, no! I did say Dead Sexy though. That was entertaining. I enjoyed that. I hope Nova makes another Tibbs game because that was fun. I offer myself as a humble man who can provide a voice for such game if you so need it, Nova. I would be more than happy to give you a voice for whatever you need. I should be the new Tibbs. I want to be the star of the show. I could be Tibbs very easily. Like, oh my god. Like, guide me with a spoon. Wow. So that was Tibbs Takes the Case. It was entertaining, very entertaining.